You cannot let a heartwarming story like this slip by. Y'all have to see this. What is going on, folks? I'm Ty Smith. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate every last one of you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. If you like my content and what I push out on this channel, make sure you hit this right here so that this can continuously be recommended to you folks. Also, make sure you follow me on all the platforms you see up here and down here as well. And any products you may or may not see throughout this video are products that I use for content creation, hygiene, dog food, all that. If it's listed on here and you see it, I use those things. So anyway, moving on to folks. Guys, I love when stuff like this come across my desk, when there's heartwarming stories out there, because I faced so many different things throughout my life where I had encounters similar to what you guys are getting ready to see. And I had encounters to where I was on both sides of this. I don't want to give too much of it away because I really do want you guys to see this story. But this is one of those things where you can tell that individuals who have great influence over their lives do things like this. And not only that, individuals who have made it in life successfully, their generosity proves that, and well, it pretty much shows you what type of character they have. I'm going to stop talking because I want you guys definitely to see this, because this is an awesome story, and I hope that y'all share it. You know I'm going to tell you again by the end of this video, but check this out.
That saying, right place, right time, certainly holds true for Matt and Kelvin. These guys met for the first time in March on Good Friday for what turned out to be an answered prayer to make a difference.
And right after he shoots a T-Rex.
This may be one of the best days ever for Kelvin Ellis.
Find a T-Rex.
The 9-year-old on his first hunting trip for dinosaurs. You can see he is all in. This virtual experience made possible by Matthew Busbus after the two had quite an enlightening encounter a few weeks earlier. It was an early morning wake-up call in March.
The day started in a panic.
The fire alarm went off at the building where Matt lives.
So I threw on some short little hunting boots and shorts and whatever I had handy.
Turned out to be nothing.
So I was like, oh, coast is clear. Time to go get my coffee. I might as well start my day.
His favorite spot right across the street. Security video from inside shows Matt walk in wearing a backwards ball cap, place his order, then wait. Kelvin just steps away right next door at the eye care office. He's waiting too.
We hurry out the house so he could get his glasses and do what he needed to do and leave.
His dad there for an eye appointment.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna go hide outside of this coffee house and go pray while I'm waiting on my coffee.
On security video, you see a customer leave. Then Matt comes out on the patio, looking for somewhere quiet for his devotional time. He finds a corner spot. You see him, the top left.
I was just looking around, and then I see this back way. I wanted to know what it was.
About that same time, security video shows Kelvin enter the patio. That's him in the gray sweats.
I saw chairs, and I turned to my left, and I see Matt in a corner praying.
Keep in mind, these two had never met. Still, as you can see on video, Kelvin was willing to take the risk and walk right up to this stranger.
I'm sitting there slowly opening my eyes, and I see a kid that's about my height coming at me, and he's got gray sweatpants on, gray sweatshirt, and his hands got the big old rings on it, and his hand's coming at me, and I open more, and there's a dollar bill coming at me, and I go, what? Who? What? And I was dumbfounded.
I said, excuse me, sir, are you homeless? Because if you are, here's $1.
I said, no, I'm actually not homeless. I actually live across the street in this condo apartment thing.
And then he was confused. He didn't really know what to do. He ain't take the $1 though. I'm not mad about it.
In fact, Matt offered to buy Kelvin breakfast. The video shows Kelvin walk away while Matt stays put, waiting for his new young hero to return. Kelvin had to get the okay from his dad. You see him return, and then the two head inside for that meal.
I think it was a biscuit. A biscuit, a sunny side up egg, and some cheese.
And a coffee for his dad. Kelvin says he has always wanted to help a homeless person, but never had money. So this time, with $1 in his pocket, when he saw someone he thought needed help, he was all in to make a difference.
I had money, it wasn't that much, but it could still help him get something.
Video shows them at the table, chatting about sports, first love, even heartbreak.
Hi, Kennedy, if you're watching this, your boyfriend's on live TV. What, ex-boyfriend?
WBRZ arranged their second meetup, and I shared the surprising news with Kelvin. The man he thought was homeless
I'm Matt Busby.
is actually a multi-millionaire.
Well, you're on Google? Like, you're that famous?
I'm on Google. I would say I'm not that famous, though.
Matt gained success in the hunting industry after launching several outdoor companies and brands with his family, including a popular TV show.
Is this your first millionaire that you've met?
First millionaire. If you're my first millionaire I met, you can lend me a couple bucks, right? Right?
I think I can lend you more than a couple bucks. I even brought you a little gift today.
Which included some very nice fashion swag.
Like this.
Back at Matt's store, another amazing surprise.
Go.
A 40-second shopping spree, nothing off limits.
Time's up.
Where the jacket said like this? That's what I was looking for.
Oh man, you did good. Let's see the swag.
Check out the biggest haul. This is not one of those big box bikes.
Did you really pick out this bike?
Yes.
Do you know how much this cost?
Like $1,000? Close to $1,000 million? Billion? Maybe billion?
$2,000.
And yes, Kelvin got to take it all home free. Matt says it is the least he can do for a kid who gave him something that money cannot buy.
You gave the only money in your pocket to me, and thinking I was a homeless man, and that speaks volumes of your character and what this generation that's coming up could. If they're more like Kelvin and they're gonna give, they're gonna be filled with joy, they're gonna be happy, they're gonna change the community, then change the parish, then change the state, and they can change the world. You have that power. You can do it.
See what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. So I have to take this moment right now to shout out individuals who this has happened to me. Bill Spann of Panama City, Florida. I had to tell you know what I'm talking about. Multi-millionaire. I guess you can call it at the time. I was a 100,000-aire at the time. And I ran into this man who is a multi-millionaire. And all because I got him back to a place physically that he did not think that he was going to get to. And what this man did to me as a multi-millionaire, he brought me to his place, showed me where he built the area called Bay Point in Panama City, where a lot of celebrities come. This man taught me how to invest. And I'm telling you, that there's no greater thing he could have left behind. I'm not even going to get deep into it, but I have to shout him out. Bill Spann of Panama City Beach, Florida. Shout out to you, sir, because this story right here is similar to what we did. And I really do thank you for it and all the things you've done that absolutely 100% helped bless me and my family. And by what you taught me and showed me, I was able to do that same exact thing for a lot of people who I grew up around as regarding cover calls. Anyway, folks, I just want to throw that out there. Wasn't that a great story right there? I absolutely love that. We got to have some good news. There are angels. Look, when I say angels, let's just say there are people out there that definitely have good hearts that are doing things like this that we don't see enough of. It happens all the time. We just don't see enough of it. But in this particular case, I had to do this story on here. What are you guys' thoughts on this? God, good on that young man and his dad right there. Good on the owner right there for absolutely 100% giving back. Now, only little thing I got to say on this is multi-millionaire, you seen the size of that boy. You know he was not going to be able to go around and hustle that much in 40 seconds. I'd have gave him at least 2 minutes. 2 minutes to grab whatever you can out of this store. Da 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 da. But at the same time, based on how the young man was raised, I'm pretty sure he is humbled by it. And I'm pretty sure this unlikely friendship is going to go on. He might get the young man to actually go to certain type of schooling where he might learn the business to hire him in and bring him on. That would be awesome. I look forward to stuff like that. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Have you had any situation in your life where you had something similar like this happen to you, like it did with me? I can tell y'all countless of stories where stuff like this happened to me. And I can tell you of stories that some young person came with me, not having no idea who I was or anything like that. And a friendship started there as well. Some right now who I mentor have no idea who I am. Anyway, am I somebody special? No. But am I somebody that can definitely benefit someone else's life as young folks? 100%. It's not bragging, it's just the truth. I love helping people. I love seeing people win. Anyway, don't forget, guys, let me see what y'all have to say on this. If there's any story you guys know of that happened in your life, share it in the comments because I want to read them and other people want to read it as well, all right? And before you get out of here, hit that right there, okay? I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.